for the first time ever, I'm gonna be reacting to the trailers not after 24 hours since the time they dropped. So, yeah, before we do any story quests, I want to check out the new trailers for Genshin and for Star Rail. See, I'm watching it before 24 hours. This is amazing. This is a first for me. I'm gonna be up to date with everyone else. Okay, let's go. Let's watch this.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea.
Everyone on the street
Issues
who
is
happened to be
an
close to the water
understatement.
didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done.
Serena!
To me, your Archon. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Ooh, she's got a bubble. And she's using it like Dory.
Shower me with praise.
I love her music. It's just so fully
My name's Echo in song.
Oh! Hey, Charlotte.
Say cheese.
Hey, Charlotte.
Breaking news.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
Ooh, whose voice is this?
Marina, will use this trial to show the world the true
Okay, new enemy.
meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this
never been as
justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusalo, why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
We're just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro
Something
Archon
else fell.
Remember
of the
that.
Lord will now
This
begin.
trial's-
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Oh!
You are
My god, it's the whale!
Fusalo.
Everyone's... Papa, what should I do?
Ooh,
The
that looks
prophecy
so
that
pretty!
you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Wait, what's that?
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial.
Is this still Karina's voice? I can't tell.
Farewell, Neuvillette.
Ah!
I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, I think this is just like mini games and stuff for the coming event. Yeah, of course, Furina's weapon. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a lot. There's a lot I want to say. Okay. From the top. This is part of the prophecy. The Hydro Archon sitting on her throne and crying. I remember that part of the prophecy. Oh my god. I have so many thoughts. And of course we got another like ancient tree thing, just like Ermin's soul, and just like the Thunder Sakura or whatever, the one at Yaimiko's shrine, of course. And yeah, I guess the one in Dragonspine too, huh? And look, Fusalo, she's choosing a dessert. Furina, she's so cute. Ah, she's also on a bubble. Look the way she like rides on the bubble. It's a lot like how Dory rides on her genie thingy. Ah, she's so. I don't think regal is the right word, but she looks like she's having fun while she's fighting these people. And of course, her burst. Ah, Charlotte. I guess you be our first. No, not our first. Wriothesley'S our first cryo catalyst. I did not pull for Wriothesley, unfortunately. Okay, so from what they're saying, I'm guessing that at least one area of in 4.2, at least one area of Fontaine is gonna drown, is gonna turn into the primordial sea, and it looks like it's gonna be Navia's area, at least where Rosa Spirulna, whatever her mafia family's name is. Yeah, it's gonna be like their territory, I guess, that's gonna go underwater. Okay, new boss, and all of these people talking over each other, and it looks like, just like the French Revolution, it's gonna end with leaders beheading. I guess she's gonna be like Marie Antoinette, maybe. Look, her little crown hat. Her little widow crown hat. It fell. No. Marina. Okay, so this whale thing, I'm pretty sure this is the same one that we saw at the end of 4.1, the one that was supposedly with Tartaglia. Speaking of Tartaglia. Ah, okay. Hold on. Speaking of Tartaglia, fuck, I wanted to talk about these in order. Yeah, he's back. He's okay. He's no longer missing. Ah, this looks so cool, the whale thing. Oh my god. And this, it's Fuhua. It's Incho. Hold on. That is Fuhua, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, I think this is the previous Hydro Archon. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but it's interesting to see that she's a Fuhua variant, I guess, an alternate version of Fuhua. Because if she's anything like Honkai Impact's Fuhua, then she's probably someone who's been alive for a really long time and who's like probably been through some shit, and maybe like Fuhua, she's also like ready to sacrifice herself, or like she's a bit of I don't know if I could say the word on YouTube, but she's her plans are usually somewhat suicidal, I guess. So she's probably ready to sacrifice herself for something. Now, the part back here. Yeah, okay, see Furina dancing. Yeah, so this, not
eventually
sure. I don't think this is the past. Okay, look at everyone's drowning. I don't think the one talking here is the past Hydro Archon. I think that's Furina. I think that's her voice. So, you know how Furina has okay, you can't really see it here. Where would you see it clearly? Yeah, you know Furina has two different colored eyes. I'm thinking maybe, yeah, maybe it has to do with her having a split personality, because like I remember early on when I started the Fontaine quest, I thought maybe her eyes had like are a key part of her character, so maybe it's an indication that she has a split personality. And remember Arlecchino said that she could sense that a curse was on Furina. Maybe someone, or the end of this trailer is making me believe that Furina is the one who cursed herself to make herself forget something, kind of like my theory on March. And I think the purpose of that is to make sure, yeah, I guess the whole point of Furina doing anything right now is to prevent the prophecy from coming true, right? So maybe this is also part of alternate Furina's plan. Maybe it's something that she came up with along with the previous Hydro Archon, with Fuhua. Ah, she's so pretty! Okay, so maybe that's the whole point of why Furina, like why even though Furina's the Hydro Archon and she seems to give Neuvillette a little more power, so that eventually, when the time comes, he could execute her like this. Maybe her execution was always a part of the plan. And I guess she didn't tell Neuvillette because from what we've read in this trailer, yeah, the trial of the Hydro Archon, I now understand the purpose behind this position. I think Neuvillette didn't know about the Hydro Archon's plans. Like either the previous Hydro Archon or like alternate Furina, he had no idea that they were planning this potentially. Maybe the death of the Hydro Archon is necessary for them to prevent the prophecy. I'm guessing maybe this whale is made out of water from the primordial sea. And remember how in Liyue, like they really like drove it into our heads that when a god dies, like something big usually happens. Like how when it's why most of the gods were sealed away, like Osial, because like when a god dies, like how I forgot her name, but the salt god, when she died, like she turned everyone around her into salt. So maybe if an Archon dies, like something huge will happen. Something potentially life-saving. Potentially her death would turn everything, like return all the water back into the people. Maybe, potentially, I don't know. So many thoughts. I can't really wrap my head around this. Hold on. Okay, so to kind of summarize, what I think is gonna happen in 4.2. I think again, an area of Fontaine is gonna drown. I think it's gonna be Navia's territory. I think they're gonna judge Focalor for it, for being the Hydro Archon and for not preventing her people from turning into water, and they're gonna try to execute her. I think this is part of Furina's plan all along, or at least the Furina that's not the one we know, the one that's not cursed. Maybe the curse that she has right now is like the whole point is to make sure that people don't find out that this is what she was planning. I think she is planning on sacrificing herself. Yes, no, maybe. And I'm pretty sure she didn't tell Neuvillette. I think the previous Hydro Archon also planned this, this Fuhua variant. So I think also like the plan is to have an Archon die, and I guess the blast from her death would somehow be able to reverse the prophecy, maybe. Just like how like the Salt God's death basically like destroyed all her people, but maybe because Furina is an Archon, her death is gonna be different. Because if you think about it, Ruka Devata, when she died, her people got their dreams back, and they also they forgot her. But maybe Ruka Devata's like quote unquote death is different because she didn't exactly die; she was just erased, and she did have an immediate replacement. So would Furina's plan be for her to die and then Neuvillette takes over as Hydro Archon? Because then it makes sense why she gave him like such a powerful position, because then the people of Fontaine would be already used to having him as their leader, kind of. But also, what makes me believe that Furina isn't gonna die is the fact that we'll have her as a playable character. And Genshin, so far, is not like Honkai, in which they let us play characters that are dead, So, okay, maybe she won't die, but her plan is to sacrifice herself for the people. It's just that it won't work. Maybe in Neuvillette or like someone will, maybe the traveler will pull something that will prevent her from really dying. And then maybe the Furina that we play will be a different, a new Furina. Maybe she'll be one that's not the Furina we know. That's not the Furina before the curse, but maybe it's gonna be a Furina without her memories, but still the Hydro Archon, possibly. I don't know. It's so I can't wait to play 4.2. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna only be able to play it next week though. Okay, never mind. Let's go to Honkai now. Let's go to Star Rail. Yeah. So much. There's just so much. Okay, the 145 trailer. Again, I'm not 24 hours late. Ooh. Oh.
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
What the fuck?
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
What the fuck? Who are...
The beauty is eternal.
Oh my god!
We made it! What's up, guys? Most haunted place in the Luofu. Follow and share. Or else I'm gonna... I think I just found the news.
Oh, Susha! I'm sorry, I forgot your name again. The 4-star character. Ah!
Yo, what's up? You're finally here.
Oh.
Captain Huohua, should
Two
we
new
start the
characters.
ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me Papa.
Wah-wah! Oh, she's like a Finette box. Oh. Where's Hu Tao when you need her?
The fate of humans means nothing to me.
Well, hey, you again.
By our own set of rules.
Oh my god. Hanya. So she's gonna be, hold on. Okay, I think this is just about the games. Ooh, new artifacts? Penacony. Okay, so we do eventually reach Penacony. Cool. No, not artifacts. Sorry, I forgot what they're called in Star Rail. Oh my god, I'm blanking. Anyway, okay, this isn't as plot heavy. But look at this. This looks so beautiful. Look at it. It's so pretty. I'm guessing this is gonna be where Penacony is, since that's where the train is heading. Where the Astral Express is heading also. Yeah, at least Himiko was sitting down. Okay. Hold on. March, surprisingly, was sitting down. Himiko states, sat. I thought she said she was gonna, like, try to stay up every time we worked. Okay.
Anomaly in this shining universe.
Who is this clown? Who is he and why is he trying to romance Pom-Pom's prized plant? Oh my god. Okay, so we have some of the swarm on the Astral Express, or maybe the swarm guys are like normal in Penacony. I'm guessing he's from Penacony, because like his armor doesn't look like it's from Billabong, but I could be wrong. That Penacony? It looks so cool. And I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but of course you're a streamer, and of course you asked Sushang to come with you. You're gonna need a knight, a cloud knight with you, I guess. Okay, so these fire thingies. look at the little tongue wagging. Okay, new 4-star. I'm guessing you're also a 4-star, maybe? Ho Ho? Okay, I think I've seen Ho Ho like in leaks and stuff. Now you, Hanya, I think I've seen her in one of the light cones. I'm not sure. I think so. So all of these little fire thingies are making me think maybe that's Fantilia, because like Fantilia, after the fight, she turned into a little ball of flame, right? I can't remember if she was exactly that color. Or maybe it's not Fantilia, maybe it's different Ravager. Okay, I forgot her name, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's the one from, like, Sushang, Danheng, and Locha's, part of the Trailblazing quest. She was the one that they helped. So, I guess I was right, she is gonna be a playable character. Because, like, I thought her design was a little too elaborate for an NPC. So, is this gonna be what we're fighting? Or is this part of Ho-Ho's kit, her skill or her ultimate or something? I don't know. It does make me believe it's gonna be a Ravager because it's going after Jing Yuan, seemingly. Okay, cool. So we're potentially gonna get 3 new characters. Maybe one of them's gonna be a 5-star? Cool. I guess they're gonna get all of the, like, Luofu stuff out of the way before we get to Penacony, or maybe this is just gonna be the new side quests. Not side quests, like the adventure quests that's also like voice acted, like the museum one and the Orem Alley one, and now new light cone. Okay. Oh. Okay, again, this is not as plot heavy as the Genshin one, because like I think it's just this is the only glimpse I guess we get of Penacony. Yeah, not even less than the first minute, and everything else is Luofu stuff. Okay. I guess we're gonna, since we already went through more of Billabong in 1.4, I guess 1.5 we're going back to the Luofu. I hope we actually do reach Penacony this time, because like I am very, very curious about like what their new map is gonna be, and also like what the characters are gonna look like. I don't know what your name is, but I'm pretty sure you're not from Billabong. God, he's so flashy. He looks like what Pela's art style. Yeah, he looks like what Pela's posters of ours look like. Remember how Pela and like Jeppy had different drawing styles for posters? Yeah, he looks like Pela's art style. Oh my god, he's so flashy. I want him, but God, I'm not gonna pull for him. I'm free to play. I must be very, very choosy on who I pull. He looks so ridiculous. I kind of want him, but I won't. I will be saving up for March, for 5-star March, or potentially any other. I just noticed this like gif of Fuhua's ultimate. I forgot your name. Phoenix something. Not Fuhua, Sushang. I'm sorry. That's Star Rail's Fuhua and Sushang's ult. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This is just ridiculous. Okay, so it looks like 4.2 could potentially be angsty, but at least Star Rail's 1.4 looks like it's gonna be fun. That's cool. That's great. I can't wait for them to be released. Come on. Okay. That's enough. That's enough now. Now, yes, now we come to this. We continue with Neuvillette's story quest. Oh, let me change back to my usual. my usual party, my usual rotation. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use by, I guess, adventuring
Didn't keep you
team.
waiting, did I?
No. Okay. Now I don't remember what Neuvillette story quest is called, so I'm gonna check. Dilovis. Okay, Dilovis. Okay. Ah, this one. Right. Okay, so if I don't think I did that right. No, that's Divina Volpes. Sorry. Diluvis. I don't even think I'm saying that right. Okay. Oh, here we are. Now, if I remember correctly, his story quest has something to do with racism against the Melusines, I think. And if we have the time, if I don't get interrupted, if I don't get summoned later, I also want to do and finish Wriothesley'S story quest. Again, I didn't pull for them. I'm sorry, but I had to get Venti's constellations. Like, I'm sorry. For this account, I'm free to play, and my main goal is to get every 5-star animal boy and also C6 them. Yeah, I have Scaramouche too, Wanderer as well, but I haven't C6'd him yet. I also have a bunch of other animal characters that I haven't really properly built, but I'm gonna get there. I'll get there. They're definitely like my main priority. Like, I have them all at 10, 10, 10. At least these 3. So I'm gonna do the same for Scaramouche, for Hazel, for Sucrose, and also Farazan. Lynette and Sayu, I'll put them off for later. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go. Alright, what was this Melusine's name? The one that Neuvillette asked us. Kiara! Yeah, the one Neuvillette asked us to look after. Kiara!
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
Alright, you have new clothes for Kiara, right?
I think it's great!
Yeah.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Oh, Clarand, were you already here last time? I don't remember. I remember we ran into Charlotte, but Clarand, you're here too. Are you here to buy new clothes too?
Here.
I'm guessing for new clothes as well. I mean, that button is really doing all the work there.
It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you.
Oh, I thought Neuvillette might have sent you to back us up. I guess you're just here just cuz. Also, you need new clothes, Cloran. I mean, come on, those buttons are struggling.
Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship.
Yeah?
It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
Okay.
I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Custom-made, so the struggling buttons are a choice? I see. So, okay, so she's just here just to see what Neuvillette's up to and potentially help us. Now, this is very nice of Clorand, and usually IRL, I wouldn't condone people going out of their way to lighten their employer's burden. Because I have a friend that's going through something like that. Like, she is basically working... Well, he's basically working his ass off. And, like, last month, he worked 30 hours for free. Just because he feels bad for his boss. Just because his boss is super nice to him. And I just think that's bullshit. You know, don't do that. Do not break your back for your employer. I know he's the one paying you. But working for free is never the way to go. And definitely not for someone who's just your employer. That's not your father. That's not your brother. That's not your grandfather. You really have no obligation to go above your pay grade for the people you work for. That's just what I think. That's just my opinion and stuff. I guess you're allowed to do whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others. But still, come on. Come on. Your boss does not care that much for you, so really why should you care that much for your boss? Anyway, enough ranting.
Neuvillette sure is
Enough
lucky to have
preaching.
someone like you.
Yeah, he is.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, Neuvillette did personally ask us to look out for Kiara. Kiara, you're sure you're okay with us leaving?
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play?
Oh.
How about a beach vacation, like last time?
Aw, you take the Melazines out to the beach. That's so nice of you, Cloran.
I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
I'd imagine that Melazine's fur like gets in the way of them swimming, but maybe, I mean, otters and stuff have fur and they're good swimmers, so I may not know what I'm talking about. Then again, their feet don't really look like it's meant for swimming. They look like more like, I guess elephant feet, rhinoceros feet. Anyway, they're flat. They look more for walking on rough terrain rather than swimming. But well, what do I know? I'm not a Melazine. Neuvillette, where are you? Oh. Neuvillette! Knock knock, bitch! Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bitch, I'm sorry. Oh. I'll get to you later. Neuvillette! Neuvillette!
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just Cloran came, and so we thought we could leave it to her.
She offered to help us protect Kiara.
Yeah, basically.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
Yeah.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
Oh yeah, Kiara got like a threatening letter, right?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
This is just occurring to me right now, but look at the size of those papers, man. And the size of that book is bigger than... Maybe it's as big as Neuvillette's torso. What size is that? A3?
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the
Sounds
other,
like a good plan.
I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
Oh right, he has a conspiracy theory that there's like a faction amongst the guards and stuff that don't like him or the Melazines, right?
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
I don't know, Neuvillette. Maybe it's better if you just focus on Kiara's case specifically and like look into this like secret group later. Like if it turns out that the secret group is the one behind the threatening letter to Kiara, then you're gonna find them eventually, right?
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents.
Good to
After
know.
all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
Good to know.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
I mean, we could be looking for our brother, but okay. Sure, Lumine.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
I don't know. I mean, when we were in the Jade Chamber looking through all of the documents... Sorry. Looking through all of the documents was practically everything we did. Are you sure you want to give us free reign like this? Oh yeah, right. Surprisingly, there isn't any... I can't get on these stairs. Oh, I can. Yeah, surprisingly, there isn't any, like, books or stuff that we can steal. Like the library in Mondstadt or... the Jade Chamber. In the academia, I think, in the library section, there were also books that we could steal there. I don't remember if there's anything if there's like any library or something that we could take books from, like in Inazuma. Did we have something like that? No, I think we just bought the light novels and stuff, didn't we? Can't remember. Can't remember, and I can't talk now apparently. So let's read through these one by one. The smuggling case. The guards and Maricus. I'm so sorry, I am not French, so I'm definitely gonna be butchering all of these. Okay, the principal offenders have received judgment. Please refer to the appendix. Okay, so the guards and the Maricus Phantom thingy handled that one. Wriothesley. Oh, that's right. Now Wriothesley was a criminal that Neuvillette judged, but I guess his crimes weren't that bad, considering the fact that Neuvillette basically gave him a promotion after that. Okay. Huh. So does that mean that Neuvillette doesn't think Wriothesley was guilty, or at least not as severely guilty, maybe? But also, Wriothesley did say that he rarely goes out of the fortress, so does that mean that he's still technically like finishing his sentence? Like he's still, you know, serving his time in the fortress, and that's why he rarely leaves, because he's not allowed to, even though he is technically in charge of that place now. Huh. Okay. I wasn't expecting to hear about Wriothesley in these documents. Alright. About the representative council's proposal. Still, Wriothesley has something to do with the Melusine case. That is interesting. Melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. What events? The Maricus Phantom again? What activities, though? The bribery case. Within the guards. Oh, bribery within the guards. Okay. All suspects involved have been arrested. Suspects have confessed. How convenient. Oh, Spina di Rosula. Again. Callus. Okay, we went through this before. Details are still under investigation, I guess because of what we recently discovered in 4.1.
Have you made any progress?
We've just been reading.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
Nothing useful, but definitely something interesting. Why are you looking into Wriothesley's old case, Neuvillette?
Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I mean, he's been Eudex for like 500 years.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
Understandable. You probably lost count along the way.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases.
What the fuck?
The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Oh, that's a lot. We gotta read all of them? Also, I'm so sorry, I have to take a call for a second. Okay, never mind. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, I do not get interrupted again. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully I don't get interrupted again. Because like, it's gonna suck if I have to end another stream under an hour again. So, we're back. Let's continue, Neuvillette.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
Of course it's not easy. Paimon?
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
I'm guessing you're hungry,
All right.
huh, Paimon?
Let us take a break then.
Also, maybe Neuvillette is used to, like, people asking for breaks constantly. As in people, I mean... Farina. What is it? What?
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? All the silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Paimon is... What's the word? God damn it, I can't even speak right now. Anyway, I'll think of it later. My god.
Please pardon my
I
lack
can't
of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memornia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
Really? Farina doesn't just barge in and, like, ask you to, like, hang out whenever? Well, I guess it makes sense. She wouldn't want to bother you too much, considering the fact that you're practically doing her job most of the time. Or, like, okay, Wriothesley can't leave too much. Cloran, like she said, is just your employee. The Melusines don't come in and, like, talk to you just to talk. I'm surprised, honestly. No wonder you're crying all the time, Neuvillette. You're a pretty lonely guy, huh?
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
You're just gonna give us normal water, aren't you? Aren't you, Neuvillette? Oh, right, this is the word I was looking for. Paimon is an extrovert, confirmed. And I guess Neuvillette is more of an introvert? I mean, the Traveler doesn't really talk much at all. My headcanon, I guess, is that, you know, Ether and Lumine are still, like, getting used to Vat's language, maybe? Or, like, the different regions use different languages or different accents, so, like, the Traveler has a hard time keeping up, and that's why Paimon's the one who talks the most.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
Don't get too excited, Paimon. It's just gonna be water.
Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh,
Water.
Maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
Nope, just really fancy water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
Nope, just really fancy water.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is just water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
Oh my god, we're just gonna have a portion of his story quest dedicated to him tasting water. This is amazing.
So it's just plain old water?
Water is good for you, Paimon. You need to hydrate.
What did you think it was?
Water.
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
Paimon, don't be drinkist or anything. Don't assume people's favorite drinks.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Oh my god, is it Evian? I'm sorry, Evian is like the only high-end water brand that I know. I don't drink a lot of bottled water. I make water myself at home. Okay, I either drink it straight from the filter or I boil it myself.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
I see. You know what, now that I think about it, I don't think we've seen, like, just bottled water in anywhere else in Teyvat. Like, coffee in Sumeru, we've seen tea in Liyue, wine in Mondstadt. Inazuma, it has boba milk, it has milk tea. Huh, yeah, I guess it would make sense that the land of Hydro is the one that has bottled water.
Said water is sourced from all across Teyvat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintse village, and Inazuma's Konda village.
Can I get the glass that's not from Inazuma? I'm not really a fan of their spicy water.
Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
So, I don't want to assume that they're all just water. Please explain the differences to me, oh great eunuchs.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel... the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintse village have a poignant touch. While one might call the waters of Konda village... placid.
Placid?
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
Okay. I hope you tried the one from Inazuma, because I'm not gonna do that.
What do you think?
Elk?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
Paimon, don't yuck on Neuvillette's yum.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your